New this morning, 6 people were taken into custody after a high-speed pursuit in Cochise County. County officials say the pursuit started on Highway 92 near Montezuma Canyon last night after authorities tried to pull the vehicle over for speeding. With the help of the Sierra Vista and Benson police departments, the vehicle was finally stopped on I-10 and Benson. The 17-year-old driver and the 16-year-old passenger were arrested. 4 undocumented immigrants were also taken into custody. Police are still searching for suspects. News 4 Tucson's Nicole Costantino is live near the U of A with more. Good morning, Nicole. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has located what scientists believe is the largest comet ever seen by astronomers. The estimated diameter of comet Bernard-Danieli-Bernstein is about 80 miles across, making it larger than the state of Rhode Island. Although it appears to be blue in color, through the space telescope, scientists believe the surface is actually blacker than coal. Fortunately, astronomers say the giant icy rock poses no risk to Earth. Well, that's good news. Yeah, glad to hear that.
Well, the city of Tucson is stepping up to minimize crime in the areas that see it the most.
But instead of the old tactics, the city is taking a new approach. News 4 Tucson's Nicole Costantino is live right now in Midtown with more. Good morning, Nicole. 2 people are in the hospital after a bee attack on the northwest side. Northwest Fire says the incident happened yesterday evening on a residential street near La Cañada and River. First responders say 8 people were treated for bee stings and 2 people were taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. The neighbor who made the call to 911 spoke with News 4 Tucson about what he saw. Assistant Fire Chief Scott Hamblin says this is very rare to have at least 8 people stung in one incident. He says his team deals with bee stings, but not normally to this magnitude. Rattlesnake season is fast approaching, and experts say to be on the lookout for our desert neighbors.
That's right. Got to be careful out there.
The University of Arizona Police Department is looking for multiple people in connection to a series of assaults on campus. UAPD says on the morning of April 10th, officers responded to a call of multiple people shot several times with an airsoft gun. The suspect was shooting from a 2017 or newer white Ford Mustang with a convertible black top. In a second incident just before midnight on April 15th, multiple people were shot from a black Ford or Subaru hatchback-style car with a yellow-colored license plate and blue LED lights. Anyone with information is asked to call UAPD or call 88-CRIME. You can remain anonymous. Arizona's largest country music festival is in full swing today, and some of the biggest names in country music will be visiting the Grand Canyon State.
That includes Blake Shelton. I know everyone's fired up for that. Of course, Nicole Costantino has been informing us this whole morning of the whole deal. Nicole, it's going to be a lot of fun. It just looks like a lot of fun.
It is. I have not been. I've wanted to go for so long, and I was very excited to try to go back when I moved back to Arizona. However, I now work weekends.
Oh, no.
I know. So close. So I'm going to have to live vicariously through everyone at the festival. So if you go, take pictures, take videos.
I want to know, if you had to pick one country artist to headline at Country Thunder, who would it be? For me, Shania Twain.
I would actually go if Shania was there.
That's a good one.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Yes.
Hits every time.
I know. Okay, I need to see Shania.
New York University is honoring Taylor Swift this spring, and Robbie's really excited about this. He's a big Swiftie.
Oh, false. Fake news. Keep going.
NYU announced it was awarding the singer with an honorary doctorate of fine arts in May. She will also deliver the commencement address during the class of 2022's graduation ceremony on May 18th. There will also be another ceremony for the class of 2020 and 2021 that same day because they were postponed due to the pandemic.
So since she was in college, I guess she felt like she was 22, right, guys?
Hey. I really do think you're a Swiftie.
You do think I'm a Swiftie?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to go back to my song reference there.
He's fearless.
We're definitely.
She has some. Now Destiny and Shay know I rip on Justin Bieber a lot. I rip on the Backstreet Boys.
Why.
All the
what did these do
guys. Yeah, no, they didn't do anything. I just don't like their music, and I just kind of like making fun of them. But Taylor Swift is very talented. She's written lots of great songs. She writes like as many songs as Stevie Wonder does, and it's amazing. She's very talented. She actually does have plenty of good songs, but it's not always my taste. I prefer to rock out, you know, like Van Halen.
Shake it off.
Someone who's really good. Just shake it off, right? Well, folks, baseball is back. 14 teams are getting ready to head to the Diamond, including the Arizona Diamondbacks.
News 4 Tucson's Nicole Costantino joins us live from Chase Field this morning with more on opening day. Good morning, Nicole.
Robbie, Destiny.
Thanks, Nicole. Now we are introducing Destiny to the wonders of baseball over at Chase Field. The hot dog race is what Nicole referenced there.
Do explain, are people chasing hot dogs?
People, Shay, they dress up in costumes, right?
Yeah, it's like a big ketchup bottle, big mustard bottle, and they race
each other.
They race each other, like
so
mascots.
More excited to be chasing a hot dog.
Like on a string. Destiny would be into that one.
Nicole wanted to be the ketchup, is what she said, which I find that awesome. I guess that's the most bright character, probably.
Yeah,
sounds like our Nicole. University President Dr. Robert Robbins says with a significant decline in the average daily cases of COVID-19, he's cautiously optimistic about the days and months to come. One financial expert recommends taking a step back and revisiting your spending plan. While this is important for anybody, it's especially important for Arizona seniors. Priscilla, the suspects are still on the run, and the police are asking the public to avoid this area. This all started in the area of Craycroft and 22nd Street. Officers found a man who was shot. Medics transported the man to a local hospital. Police say that the extent of his injuries are unknown at this time. Officers then spotted what they believe to be the vehicle that the suspects fled in. The suspects then fled from the area of Country Club and Silver Lake. There have been SWAT trucks driving around the area asking people to stay inside their houses. Again, this is an active search for the suspect, and police are asking the public to avoid this area. Stay with News 4 Tucson as we bring you the latest on this active investigation. Destiny, Quinn, News 4 Tucson. I'm here with Rolf Pinar. He's going to teach me about what it's like to long jump, his journey, and of course the fun stuff. He's going to teach me how to long jump myself.
Well, in South Africa, you know, it's pretty common for you to start long jump while you're barefoot.
At the age of 9, Rolf Pinar began his track career.
So the first time I ever wore spikes doing long jump was when I was 13 years old. Realized pretty young that I have a talent for it.
That talent and years of hard work would take him not only to America on a track scholarship to Arkansas State University, but it also allowed him the opportunity to compete on national and global stages.
I competed in the first ever Youth Olympic Games in Singapore. They treated it just like it's the big dance, the big Olympics. So in Gwangju, South Korea, with the World University Games, I came away with a bronze medal.
His record jump was 26 feet 8 inches. Unfortunately, Rolf was one of the athletes who did suffer from injuries, putting an end to his track career early.
I ruptured my patella tendon at takeoff. That was quite a blow.
Rolf rehabbed his knee, but when he tried to come back, he ruptured his other patella tendon.
Track and field, I mean, you put your body to the test.
A tough ending to an amazing athletic career. Rolf knows what it takes to compete amongst the very best and gave it his all.
No, it's a feeling of adrenaline.
Now it's time for him to teach me the sport he loves. I danced competitively for most of my life. Just how hard could it be?
No. Through.
We worked on sprinting.
Good. She was a little bit over. Oh, that is a foul. You get 3 of these. After about 25 more, you know, we should be good. There you go. Much better. I think you're ready to jump.
I need a breather.
Oh, you need a breather. Yeah, we can do that.
Bounding drills.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. There it is. Good. You think you're ready for a full jump?
It was time to showcase my newfound talent.
Oh man, where's the landing? What happened? Were you just running too fast? You got 2 more left. There you go. Oh man. Okay, we gotta try that again. There it is. Okay, let's do it off a full jump.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. Hopefully, you'll catch me at the next Olympic Games. What do you think, honey?
Yeah, I'll give it a few more years.
That's right. We've got you covered. Destiny, Quinn, News 4 Tucson. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. Maya Schonbrun is one of 14 Americans and the only Arizonan who will be competing in the Prix de Lausanne in Switzerland.
She's got big brothers, and we made jokes that when she was starting dance, we just wanted, just a couple little pictures in a pink tutu, and how cute and how sweet. And it has literally taken over our lives at this point.
Since the age of 3, Maya has been turning, leaping, and wowing those around her.
I love just seeing everything that you've been working on in the studio, seeing it happen on stage.
We see a lot of the sparkly and the pretty on the outside, but there's a whole lot that goes into getting to that part. So she danced here in Tucson at a local studio until she was about 13 and decided that ballet really was her passion.
At 13, Maya moved away from home to train at the Master Ballet Academy in Scottsdale and live with a host family.
It's basically she trains on a full-time basis.
Years of hard work will soon culminate as she competes among the very best in the world.
It's a week-long competition where we're watched with our every move, so they watch our class, our variations, our contemporary. We compete the whole week. In the older category, you get offered job offers, which will be for company positions.
376 dancers from 39 different countries applied for the competition. Only 81 will get the chance to compete for the opportunity to land prima ballerina rules and join the most prestigious companies in the world.
What's the big dream?
For me, the goal is to just get a company offer from outside of the United States to somewhere in Europe or Russia, any of those types of companies I would love to be a part of.
Maya leaves for Switzerland on January 27th. The competition begins on January 30th and ends February 6th. For information on how you can watch Maya compete, you can visit our website at kvoa.com. Destiny Quinn, News 4 Tucson. Pima County officials say right now there's a noticeable lack of employees in the restaurant and hospitality industry, but the need for employees is spanning all industries.
Retaining your staff is critical. Finding new staff is difficult. The COVID reality is still part of our day-to-day existence. People are just, struggling to get through day-to-day lives at this point.
General Manager Todd Hanley of Hotel Congress and Maynard's Kitchen says hiring continues to be a struggle.
A lot of people are just kind of resetting their lifestyles, kind of maybe understanding what's best for their work-life balance. The hospitality industry is a grind. It's 5 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week.
Michael Gates serves as Community Services Manager for Pima County One Stop Career Center.
We have some restaurants that have closed down temporarily due to lack of employees.
He says many people are now going into other fields,
upskilling into other areas, even doing gig work.
As the Career Center continues to help candidates develop skills, there are things employers can do to try to change things in the meantime.
I don't think there's any magic wand or one simple cure-all for the situation that we're in. I think one thing that employers have to look at in order to recruit and retain their staff is perhaps more, higher pay, benefits, more flexibility as far as hours, sick time, vacation time, these kind of things that some other areas offer and is attractive.
There is a database called Arizona Top Connection that can help connect people with jobs. Gates says there are over 8,000 job links currently available here in Tucson. Destiny Quinn, News 4 Tucson. Hey everybody, I'm Destiny Quinn and I'm going to show you how to make Christmas Oreo balls. If you're like me and you're not much of a chef, then this is a super easy recipe. Anybody can make it and it doesn't take a lot of ingredients. You just need family-size Oreos, some chocolate melt, almond bark, and then cream cheese and sprinkles and some icing, or if you can find colored candy melt in red or green, then that works as well. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take all the Oreos, you're going to put them all in the blender. So now you'll see it's all just cookie crumbs, so that step's complete. You're going to take your cream cheese and we're going to start melting it. So now you're going to combine your two ingredients, the Oreos and the cream cheese. You're going to start mixing it. You're going to fill up your cookie scooper. You take it, roll it into a ball, and place it on your parchment paper. You're gonna put it in the fridge and let it chill there for 15 minutes. If you're gonna take your almond bark and you're gonna break it in half, put it in your microwave safe bowl, and we're gonna start melting it. Take a fork, you're gonna dip it in here, swirl it around until it's fully covered. I'm using the almond bark for the outside, but you can also use chocolate as well. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna go ahead while the chocolate is still pretty warm, you're gonna wanna go ahead and put your sprinkles on there or any decorations that you want. So I'll do sprinkles On these, you can do stripes. So then I'm going to go back the other way with some lines and make them nice and festive. Very easy. And now you've made your Christmas Oreo balls. They look delicious. You can put them in the fridge until you're ready to serve them. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. It's been called the most powerful telescope ever built, and it takes off Christmas morning at around 5:20 a.m. from Europe's spaceport in French Guiana.
It's cutting-edge technology.
The telescope will be capable of looking deeper into the universe than ever before. Astronomers and researchers at the University of Arizona have had a hand in developing the telescope, including Dr. George and Dr. Marcia Ricci, a husband and wife duo who are both professors at the U of A and astronomers.
My team led the design and development of NIRCam, meaning we worked with Lockheed Martin to ensure that the instrument would do what astronomers want it to do. And we also did a lot of work in testing it.
Initially, the mid-infrared instrument was not supposed to be on the telescope. My initial job for 5 or 6 years was to make sure that it didn't get dropped off the telescope.
The telescope is capable of examining the atmospheres of exoplanets. These are planets that are outside of the solar system.
We can measure whether they have water, carbon dioxide, and a whole host of molecules that might or might not be related to life, but it will be interesting to see.
The idea for the telescope came to be in 1989, and construction started in 2004. The launch of the telescope has been delayed several times, most recently due to a data cable issue as well as weather conditions. They expect the telescope to be operational for at least 10 years.
This is an international project. There are 3 space agencies, 10 European countries, and a number of other entities that are all working together to make this happen. And it shows that people can still collaborate and make really big things happen.
I think just the fact that we human beings built this thing, as complicated and expensive and ambitious as it is, and we built it because of our curiosity, is just an accomplishment for humankind.
If you would like to watch the telescope launch, you can watch it live on NASA's website. Destiny Quinn, News 4 Tucson.